So hello guys, welcome to this brand new channel called Finding the Narrow Path to Peace and Purpose. And I pretty much made this to help out people and just to guide them through life and whatever you might be going through. Just want to use this channel and use the books that I've read and the wisdom that I may have gained to serve others and to help people that may be struggling. And the focus we have is on Think Like a Monk, which is written by Jay Shetty, as you see on the screen. And I just wish you guys to support me through this journey as I've begun this channel. And if you do enjoy these videos that are coming, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications for more videos to come, as we'll have a bunch of episodes showing multiple quotes that I've gotten out of this book, and just look to share it and also help others as well. We can create a community and build a powerful empire with this channel to help others and just to gain wisdom pretty much. And yeah, just thank you. If this is your first time on the channel, you can watch through this video, see how it is, and if you like it, I guess hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, thank you. And let's just get straight into the video. So, as we start off with the first quote, it goes like this. So, do not give your attention to what others do or fail to do, but to what you do or fail to do. That has a lot of meaning because a lot of people are envious and jealous in this world. That's how the world is. It's evil. It's portrayed in the Bible. But you have to step away from that zone. Focus on yourself, but not in a selfish way, not in an egotistical way. You focus on improving and progressing yourself, not focus on what others are doing. Because the way social media programs things, you get to see all the good side of life in others, but which puts you down in a way. That's how life isn't meant to be. Just work on yourself, focus on yourself, but not in an egotistical way, not in a self-righteous way, but just look to improve and fight towards your dreams. Because there's better stuff to do out there than be envious and jealous of others. So yeah, that's what we get out of this quote. So, quote 2 goes like this. Still, negativity often comes from within. We have 3 core emotional needs known as peace, love, and understanding. So, quote 3. So, it pretty much says, negativity in conversation, emotions, and actions often springs from a threat to one of the needs, a fear that bad things are going to happen, a fear of not being loved, or fear of being disrespected, which is very true, as those 3 fears are generated from lack of self-belief and respect. And when you don't have those things, you don't respect anyone else. And that is where negativity comes from. That is what causes the anxiety and depression that a lot of people have today. And yeah, pretty much. This is why it's important to work on yourself, to do things that put you on the right path in life. Read the Bible, go to the gym, just little things to add to your life, add some structure to your life that can just bring you up in a way. And you can use that to help others stay on the right path as well. And yeah. So as we move on from quote 3, we move on to quote 4, obviously. So it says negativity can increase aggression towards random and uninvolved people. And this can be portrayed with countless examples of a lot of people, especially teenagers who are unhappy with themselves and turn that factor into hate towards others. For example, you see all these kids trolling online, trolling people that have higher status than them, and abusing people, bullying people online, cyberbullying. That's become a large issue on social media. And so looking at the positive side in a dark time in your life, gradually picking up the pieces. For example, changing your routine, adding more structure to your life, getting better sleep, meditating. Not only meditating, not only just simple meditation, but even meditating on God's word, reading the Bible, having faith in God, following Jesus Christ's path. And yeah, those factors are something that will be explained later in this book as we move on. So yeah, stay tuned. Quote 5. The more negative your attitude is, the more likely you are to have a negative attitude in the future, which is spot on, pretty much. It tells you how important your youth is and how you live your life in youth. If you live your life in negativity and you surround yourself with negative people, you indulge in sin, and you just live a careless life, karma always comes. It comes in the most unexpected circumstances, but it will come back and hit you in the future. So yeah, stay on the right path and keep learning. Just took a nice sip of water there as we move on to quote 6. So long-term stress is generated by complaining, and it shrinks your hippocampus, which is a region in your brain that characterizes reasoning and memory. And yeah, another quote I found in the book was that long-term stress is generated by complaining, which shrinks your happiness, which is the region of the brain for reasoning and memory, which is obviously the hippocampus. And as I've said before, that sense of complaint, for example, things in life feeling like they're going against you, which comes from depression. Those are negative thoughts that come with depression and anxiety and negativity, and that negativity can root from an individual not being content with themselves. And this is why I say again, work on yourself, work on your dreams, do things that have purpose in your life, and you'll find a sense of peace. And that peace can come from even reading the Bible, learning the truth about life. And yeah, quote 7. When someone hurts you, it's because they're hurt. Their hurt is simply spilling over. They need help. Quote 8. If you can help others through these situations, you can be very generous. If not, at least do not do harm to them. Quote 9. The more we define ourselves in relation to the people around us, the more lost we are. Quote 10. Real freedom is letting go of things not wanted, the unlocked desires that had us to a wanted end. Quote 11. The key to real freedom is self-awareness. And just to round up all this stuff about freedom, just another couple of points I found in this book are that real freedom is letting go of things not wanted, unchecked desires that had us to unwanted ends, which is obviously a quote that just came up before. And obviously this one, the key to real freedom is self-awareness. And the use of alliteration, stop, swap, and spot a feeling or issue, stop to understand what it is, swapping a new way of understanding. Pretty much, those are 3 quotes that have a lot of meaning. And now what I got out of that is pretty much the importance of self-awareness and improvement. And it can start from you gradually indicating little things you do on a regular basis, and that isn't pushing you towards the potential freedom you aspire for mentally. For example, it can start from restricting the amount of time you spend playing video games or waking up at certain times to get work done, changing your diet, reading more, planning out things you want to achieve in the day, being productive, which is also implied later in the book. So yeah, quote 12, spot, stop, swap. Spot a feeling or issue. Stop to understand what it is and swap in a new way of understanding, which is a quote I was speaking about in the last clip. Quote 13. What we judge, envy, or suspect in someone else can guide us to the darkness we have within ourselves, which is another thing I've spoken about before. You've got to avoid envying other people. When you get work done yourself, you notice when you get work done yourself and you find peace in your life, you actually don't have time to be jealous of others, or you don't have time to envy others, or time to, you know, get angry over little things and complain. There's more peace and happiness in your life. It's not even about happiness, but you have a purpose and you're focused, and you have focus in your life. And when that focus is lost, that's where envy, jealousy sneaks in. And yeah, got to stay away from that to find peace in life. Quote 14. Negative projections and suspicions reflect our own insecurities and get in our way. Quote 15 goes like this. Remember, saying whatever we want, whenever we want, however we want, is not freedom. Real freedom is not feeling the need to say these feelings. And that's very true as well. Jealousy and hatred towards someone that is different to you or is ahead of you can root from those insecurities or weaknesses that you may have.